All right, we're gonna walk right over here.
Bring that little boy over here.
Come on over, Arlo. He's trying not to hook himself.
No, he's fine.
Come on over.
Right here, buddy.
Right up here. Thank you, appreciate that. Okay, let me help. Okay, now look around before you cast. Make sure you don't hook anybody. Okay, whoop, hang on, look right behind you. Cast right on out there. You gotta let go of the button. A little bit, reel back in, try for a little bit further, okay? Cast straight out, huh?
Anyway, even if you want somebody, you're dead.
Okay.
That's a heavy one.
You mind if I throw this one out for her?
No, go for it. She's got herself ankle hooked here, right? Hold still, hold still. I don't want you getting hooked.
You guys want to put him on the trigger?
Step out of the loop. Okay. Thank you, appreciate that. Well, you reeled one in, Arlo. Good job. Hey, shh. Keep your voice down. Good job, Cora. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
What colors are you guys using?
Pink.
Pink? All right.
Oh, I see bleeding. I saw bleeding. Is this a fish that bleeds out?
7:30, say we're back to her place. Like, I gotta go. I'm tired.
Everybody, he's trying to go.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna flip him.
You go down there?
There you go.
Yes. That's what I like to hear.
You know what? She got her hat on.
That's good.
She is wet here.
He's trying to
She's so happy.
Right here.
I'm
I
gonna
wish
catch
I
a
was over
bleed.
here for it.
I'm gonna catch him.
Arlo, use your hands so you don't hit that in your face, okay? Reach down, grab it with your hands.
You're not there.
Thank you, sir. Slide right on.
We catch him.
You sure did. You got some help on it.
Everyone here at the park was really friendly today. And, everyone
I have
loved
a couple,
on,
yes.
what was going on as a community. I wasn't the only person that some of the other people were helping the kids out with. But it was a great time. The kids each caught a fish, and now we're going to head back. Almost asleep.
Looks like a lot of people are starting to leave. Fishing started at 6:30 and right now it is 8:12. This is the back side of the parking area. The spring is up that way.
Yeah, he was down there.
This year for opening day, we actually managed to make it down to the park about 5 minutes before the opening horn, which was at 6:30 a.m. The weather was excellent. Everything was super nice. It looks like a lot of people had slept in the parking lot over the night before. There were a lot of places where people had RVs or trailers that clearly they just spent the night in. And everyone was in a really good mood. There's no disturbances, no problems of any kind that I saw. I didn't even see anybody arguing when they were out there. Everyone was in a really positive attitude about everything going on. Huge numbers of fish caught this day. Everything was a little bit slow getting in and out as the drive was going through and around the parking lot. I'll put up the official numbers here right about this spot so that we can see how many people were at the park that day. But there were also a lot of people who were coming in and fishing down at the lower section at the campground. If you pull up the map for it, this goes a long ways down through the park, and we're very close to where the original CCC work was done, which was the Civilian Conservation Corps. And a lot of this park has changed shape and design over the years as floods have come down through this and damaged a lot of areas. And when I was a kid, this section fairly close to where I'm standing, there used to be a big lodge off to the left-hand side where there was a restaurant and things inside. And it was struck by lightning, burned down a few years ago. If you Google this park, you can see that here, Bennett Springs and Merrimack in Missouri are very popular destinations for opening day. We're going to be going up to Merrimack and doing some fishing fairly soon in the next couple of weeks. And there's an old ironworks there. There's an old mine and quarry there. They had a substantial flood. I believe it was in 2016, and a lot of things were changed on the grounds of the park. But overall, and tonally speaking, it's very similar to this park. And coming down here on opening day, while not opening morning as early as we got here, has been something of a tradition for the last 3 years, trying to do this with the kids. And every year the kids get a little bit better at fishing, a little more focused to what they're doing. Arlo caught his first fish today, and he was very excited about that. Cora caught her first fish of the season, and we'll be back to try and catch some more. The trout from here are very tasty. And I didn't catch any this morning myself. I hooked several but failed to get them up to the bank where I could get them into the net. And the kids are very tired from how early we had to get up to be here on time for opening morning. So we're going to head back, and we'll be back probably like I said, in a few weeks or maybe a month when there's a little bit more leaves on the trees. This was just perfect for an opening morning. Everything worked out extremely well. And I'm going to follow up this video as we go out with a little bit of the drive up and out of here so that you can see just how rugged some of the topography is to get in and out of this park. And as we come up here to the right hand side is towards where the main spring is, and it flows an incredible amount of water. And it's also extremely deep. Some divers went in about 2 years ago to see if they could find a little bit more out about how the passages come out and up through the limestone. But there comes down to a very tight spot where the water is flowing upwards at an incredible rate, a lot of pressure, and the opening is only about a human body width across. So going down through tanks with tanks on, it'd be very challenging. So now we're on the west side of the park. And as you can see off to the left, all the people who are just in the fishing area. But if you continue down this road, there's a camping area as well. So it's a pretty nice place to come out and visit with family. On the back side of the hill that you can see on the left-hand side, so on the side facing away from us to the south, there's a series of very nice cabins that have been remodeled. They book out very quickly, but they're really nice in the summertime. It's not much of a walk down to the river, and there is a nice trail on that bank that's on the left-hand side, following all along behind those trees. It's a very nice trail, nice walking area, especially with the water being so cold. In the summertime, camping down by the water that's coming out from the spring, the temperature will drop almost as soon as the sun goes down. So you'll be out there, it'll be 85, 90 degrees, and 30 minutes after the sun's go down, it's 70 degrees and dropping from there. If you're not wanting to be particularly chilly, you can go down to the larger camping area that is at the backside, and you can get quite a ways away from the water. But this camp was originally set up in 1928 based on the stocking area for the trout, and it was a trout resort. Somewhat in competition, but maybe in conjunction, I guess, along with the White River before Table Rock was dammed. And Table Rock was quite an impoundment of water that got done. The local town here that we're heading back towards is Cassville. Cassville has a population of about 3,200. There's Walmart, McDonald's, a number of restaurants that are in the area, including a fantastic Mexican restaurant right next to the Walmart across the street. I don't know if anyone in the area is going to see this, but if you do, that's a fantastic place to eat. It's really, really nice. The campground itself here every year has a different badge or patch that you can pick up on opening day that you can buy at the store, and I've been putting those on my fishing vest to just keep track of what years we were there on opening day. And it really has been a fun place to go with the family, and especially in the summertime, being somewhere that's really enjoyable with the very cold water. It does not matter how hot it is outside. It does not matter how much of a drought we're in. The water is at least knee deep, flowing ice cold all the time. There are areas where you can actually stand in the water and fish, and there's a section where once it goes out of the park, there are quite a few trout on the other side of that area, and it's not part of the trout control area for the park, but you'll see lots and lots of people swimming in the water, especially in the area next to the bridge. And there'll be people who are from the local Mennonite community down there, people who are from the Amish community, people from some of the larger towns. Springfield, you'll see a lot of people who are coming from Arkansas, Bentonville, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Eureka Springs. A lot of cars come in from Oklahoma that I've noticed in the parking lot. Maybe because it's not that far of a drive from any of the state lines that I just mentioned, Arkansas, Oklahoma, to come up here. And if you have any sort of inclement weather, obey these speed limits, because these are not forgiving roads. When you can't see very well or there's snow on the road, you do not want to be off in these ditches. It's not a good place for that. It's not a good time to try and get recovered with a tow truck in some of these areas. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody watching, and if you have any comments on Roaring River, and just put them in the comments down below. And if anybody happens to see this, thank you to the folks who were very kind with sharing with my kids the lures that turned out to be the appropriate colors for the day, which were pink and white. I was going off of last year's colors that I was down there last, but apparently they had been there the night before with barbless hooks, and that was something you can do in the winter. And they figured out what baits were going to be good the night before, and they were more than happy to share that, but unfortunately I didn't have any pink or white worms with me. They were just colors I just didn't happen to have with me on opening day. But thank you to everyone for watching, and I appreciate your viewership, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We are making pretty good progress on the house, and as we continue along on the house, I am trying to get better and better with the B-roll and capturing more than just the straight-on shots. And the kids decided they wanted to go to McDonald's, so here we go.